Adam Taxin talking with Daniel Greenfield, a.k.a. Sultan Knish, about his Monday, August 20th, 2012 column, which is called The Scarecrow of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, about Joe Biden. His columns, Daniel Greenfield's columns, can be found at sultanknish.blogspot.com. Daniel, first of all, go with the title. Tell us a little bit about what you mean by the Scarecrow of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
The Scarecrow is Biden's function. He's there to serve as a sign. He's there to scare off certain people, attract other people. He's there to lure in the cruelest white Democrats who still think that this is their father's or their grandfather's Democratic Party, which it completely isn't. And he's there as a joke. He's there to mock exactly that type of demographic.
You said there's a strong racial aspect to this.
Well, Biden is there. His being a joke is part of the whole idea of tearing down the old established leadership, and in this case the old established leadership tends to be white and male, and that's exactly the type of leadership that they want to tear down, and Biden is the perfect way of mocking it.
And he seems, according to you, to be an archetype of white males, especially fathers, on TV today. Can you explain that a little bit?
Well, you've had the evolution of what's been described as the doofus dad on television, which has been around for a while. It's the father who's hapless, who's an idiot, who's a moron, who's almost always a white male, and yet incapable of handling either emotional areas or even simple tasks. He's there as a laughing stock. He's there as a joke. He's there to mock the idea that white men should be doing anything except, well, the white men are good for anything at all. And Biden is really that character taken to the next level.
You write, I guess toward the end of your column, you write, to moderate liberals, the selection of Biden sends a message that race has finally been transcended through the hard work of men and women like them. You seem to suggest that there's more contempt for people like Joe Biden than there might be for, say, Paul Ryan. Is that fair to say?
Sure, it is. The left hates people who claim to be progressive, but who are slightly to the left of them, or who claim to be moderates, much more than they hate the people on the opposite side of the aisle, despite what the venom in the newspapers despite the idea that gives you. They hate those people more because those people, to their minds, sort of recognize the truth but lack the courage of their convictions. And so they deserve contempt. They deserve to be ridiculed.
Finally, you seem to conclude that Biden is not at all aware that he's being laughed at, not laughed with.
That's the ultimate joke. It's the final joke on Biden. He has too great of an ego. He's too arrogant to even understand that he's there as a joke. He's there as a punchline. He's not there because he offers any credibility in any area.
Daniel Greenfield, as always, thank you for your time.